Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video today. And today, the Green Bay Packers beat the Cincinnati Bengals in Week 1 of the NFL preseason, 36-19. The Packers crushed the Bengals in this Week 1 in this Week 1 preseason game. But the Bengals, to be fair, were not playing any of their starters today. I guess the only starter you could really say was playing was Evan McPherson, their kicker. That doesn't really help much. You have to have an offense you have to have an offense to drive down the field for Evan McPherson to get in those kicks. No Joe Burrow, no Jamar Chase, no Joe Mixon, no T. Higgins, no Tyler Boyd. But at the same time, it is the preseason. Hey, the Bengals weren't too bad in this game. They were in this ball game up until the end of the first half, and then the Packers just exploded. They were up 16-14 with a minute and a half to go in the second quarter. Then Green Bay scored a last second touchdown in the second quarter to make it 21-16. Then they made another field goal to make it an 8-point game. And then Green Bay scored a couple touchdowns in the third and fourth quarter and just kind of made this lead even bigger. All right, let's go over the game. 36-19 is the final score. The Packers did have some starters on offense play. Jordan Love played a drive, or two. Actually, did he play two drives? I think he played one drive. Jordan Love played one drive. I think he threw for like 45 passing yards, and he scored a touchdown in his only drive. Wide receivers Romeo Doubs and Christian Watson both played. Romeo Doubs had a touchdown, and A.J. Dillon also played their running back, their backup running back, but at the same time, both him and A.J. Dillon play a lot. All right, scoring summary. First quarter, Jordan Love throws a 9-yard touchdown pass to Romeo Doubs on a 7-play, 43-yard drive. So actually, I think Jordan Love played 2 series, but I'm not sure. And it's 7-0 after that. Then in the first quarter as well, with 3 minutes remaining, Evan McPherson knocks in a 38-yard field goal to make it 7-3 in an 8-play, 57-yard drive, and it's 7-3. Then the Packers add in another touchdown in the second quarter, 14 minutes remaining. 1-yard touchdown run to Tyler Goodson, and it's 14-3. Another Evan McPherson field goal. He had some good reps for Evan McPherson today. He kicked 4 field goals. 51-yard field goal. He's taking some long kicks too. He kicked a 51-yard field goal. He kicked a 43-yard field goal. No, that's not really long in the regular season, but for the preseason, I feel like 51 and 43 for a guy who's just, coming back, playing in the preseason. 51 and 43 are pretty long in preseason, and he made that to make it 14-6. Then the Bengals cut the deficit to 1 when the Packers throw an interception. A Tyson Anderson 43-yard interception return. Evan McPherson makes the extra point. It's 14-13. Then with a minute and 37 seconds to go, another field goal for Evan McPherson, a 40-yard kick to make it 16-14. And then another touchdown pass, a Sean Clifford touchdown pass to Tyler Davis, a 5-yard touchdown pass, and Andres Carlson makes the extra point to make it 21-16. Packers score the touchdown going into halftime. Then third quarter, 8 minutes remaining. Andres Carlson had a 45-yard field goal to make it 24-16. Then another field goal for Evan McPherson, 43 yards, 24-19. And then in the third quarter, 2 minutes remaining. Emmanuel Wilson, 11-yard touchdown run, and Andres Carlson misses the extra point. It's 30-19. And then how about Emmanuel Wilson again, an 80-yard touchdown run. Have yourself a day, an 80-yard touchdown run, an 11-yard touchdown run. But yet again, Andres Carlson misses the extra point, and the final score is 36-19. Game leaders in the ball game. All right, game leaders in the ball game. Sean Clifford with passing yards, 20 for 26, 208 passing yards, 1 passing touchdown, and 2 interceptions. For the Bengals, Trevor Siemian, who's in the competition to be the backup quarterback for the Bengals, 15 for 28, 121 passing yards with 1 interception. One of the best players of the game, probably, Emmanuel Wilson, running back, 6 carries, 111 rushing yards, and 2 rushing touchdowns. For the Bengals, their rushing yards leader was Chris Evans with 7 carries and 50 yards. Receiving yards, Wicks with 3 receptions and 68 receiving yards, and then Losovis, I hope I said that right, for the Bengals had 4 receptions for 50 yards. All right, some of the rest of the players, Jordan Love threw 7 for 10, 46 passing yards and 1 passing touchdown. Sean Clifford threw 20 for 26 with 208 passing yards and 1 touchdown with 2 interceptions. Besides Trevor Siemian, Jake Browning was 10 for 17 with 97 passing yards and 1 interception. Other rushing, Sean Clifford had 2 carries and 27 yards. And A.J. Dillon had 2 carries and 14 yards. And that was really it for rushing for both teams. Romeo Doubs had 2 receptions for 21 yards and 1 receiving touchdown. Christian Watson had... Oh, Aaron Jones did play. He had 1 reception and 6 yards. So their starter, Aaron Jones, did play. He just didn't have any carries in this game. Aaron Jones had no carries, but he did have a reception. So Aaron Jones did play like the first drive and then didn't play again. And then Christian Watson had 2 receptions for 6 yards. So Christian Watson and Aaron Jones all played, and Romeo Doubs. So that was really it for both teams, I guess. I mean, there wasn't a lot of, well-known players playing. You had Aaron Jones, A.J. Dillon, and Doubs and Watson play for the Packers, and Jordan Love. But besides that, it was really it. Let's go over some of the defense. There was a couple of fumbles in this game. Alex McGaugh, quarterback, lost a fumble, and Dominique Davis recovered that fumble. Tackles. Leader in tackles for the Packers was Anthony Johnson Jr. with 5, and then Allen George also had 5 tackles for the Bengals. Let's see. 1 sack for the Packers, and that goes to Keyshawn Nixon. Isn't he the kick returner? Or he's the cornerback too. He's a kick returner and a corner. And then the Bengals also had 1 sack, and that belongs to Raymond Johnson III. All right, interceptions. Two interceptions for Tyson Anderson. One pick six that he returned for 43 yards, and then the other interception that he returned for 2 yards. Have yourself a day, Tyson Anderson. And then for the Packers, 2 interceptions for them. Carrington Valentine with 1 interception, which he returned for 17 yards, and then Dallin Leavitt with 1 interception for 6 yards. And that was really it for this ball game. Jordan Love plays pretty good today. So does Romeo Doubs. And the Packers get the win. Evan McPherson knocks in 4 field goals. Tyson Anderson has 2 interceptions with a pick 6. And the Packers win 36-19. You guys have your thoughts on the preseason opener for both teams. That's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out.